So, good evening, guys and girls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video. It's Lianos and Winger, and today I'm going to be preparing my daily watch list for the date Thursday, the 15th of July. So, if you guys like it, please leave a like and you can subscribe while you're at it. So, you can see we've got the charts open, and right now I'm looking at Euro Dollar, and I'll actually bring you over to my daily watch list. I haven't got anything prepared other than a trade which I currently have open on sugar, which is currently running at about, it's currently running at 2.3%, so that's good. I'm just still maintaining this, and I think through the Asian session, price could see more bull step in and just push this all the way to the upside. I'm looking to hold this for quite a while now. I think I could extend my target to the top of the structure, and that would give me about 10% gain. So sugar is looking definitely good, but right now I'm just keeping it conservative for that 4.1% potential gain. So going back to creating my daily watch list, I'm going to open up Euro Dollar, and we know the markets have moved quite a lot today, so I'm looking for a 15-minute breaker flag entry. So if we draw this on, you can see what price is doing. We're just creating that first flag. We had that first impulse down, and now price is forming a flag. And if we see this pattern break, then I could look to enter shorts, just placing my entry underneath, my stop loss above, let's say 20 pips. Depending on how far the target is, we can make this 15. But then if we look to ride this all the way down to the bottom, 20 pips is definitely quite moderate. So what I would then do is I would then just take a snapshot of this. It doesn't even, I'll take a picture of the 15-minute time frame, then I'll take a picture of the higher time frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to widen this, put it in full screen. Take a screenshot and then exit, go to my Notion folder, and then that's how it is there. And then I'll just make this big writing, Euro/USD, just make it look good, bold, underline, and put the color as blue. I'm going to write a bit of a note about what I'm looking for, but first I'm going to look at the 1 hour time frame. If we just hide this for a second, go to the 1 hour time frame, and just take a really zoomed out snapshot, just showing you what's relevant right now on Euro Dollar. And I could draw in more structure if I really liked. Price has broken this trend line, and then we have the overall wedge pattern, which price formed at a double top, which is definitely one of my go-to setups. And I'm just looking to enter on the break of this 15-minute flag, which is also one of my go-to setups. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a snapshot. I'm just going to draw a little forecast of what I'll be expecting price to do. It could be neater, but this is drawn in. I'll just put this next to this first 15-minute snapshot. Then I'm going to write a quick summary of what I'm looking for. So what I've written so far is price is forming a 15-minute flag, and I just edit this, and I'm looking to get involved at the break. I could be able to get in with a 20 pip stop loss, and it doesn't have an impact on the potential gains. The scenario still has a potential 9.8%. So now I've written a little bit about euro dollar. I'll look at some other pairs, and I'll keep euro dollar on the watch list, on the daily watch list, and I'll just make an alert when price is getting nearer to high value areas. I'll do that by clicking at the side on this plus button here, and when I want to edit the name, I'll just double tap on it and then rename it. So for example, Euro US dollar entering high value area. So once I've got that alert ready, I'm ready to add this to the daily watch list. So Euro USD, and that's on here. So how's sugar going? Sugar's running well. Okay, so I'll just go back on Forex, look at how all these other pairs are doing, and the DXY, I better take a snapshot of this, because when the DXY was down at these levels, I still thought we could see a rally back up, and what happened, we've seen a rally back up of about 26 pips, or about 0.35%, and you can see what I'm looking at on the DXY. Quite simply, just this structure. Price formed a nice double bottom at this area, nearing it actually and missing it narrowly, but that's still fine. I'm still looking for price to head back up to the top, whether that is fast or whether we get a gradual move like so. But either way, we're still expecting that move to the upside for the DXY, and then longer term we still have $95.6 to fill. So I'm going to take a snapshot of the DXY as well. I probably should put this at the top, as this is just the US dollar index. If you didn't know what the DXY was, it's something I track because it's very helpful if you're trading Forex, because we know most of the major Forex pairs are played against the US dollar, so it's important that we have an overall view on the DXY. Just going to rein this trend line in slightly so that we can see it in the snapshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into full screen, then I'm going to take an overall snapshot. We'll just drag this one back in as well, and yeah, that should be good. So now we've got that here. We're going to write a little bit about the DXY as well. I'm typing quite fast, so you'll notice I make a lot of mistakes. Just ignore them and I'll just edit them in at the end. So I'm still expecting a rise on the US dollar index, and price is just forming more and more structure. We'll just edit more here. More and more structure, which adds confluence for longs and dollar strength. So that's probably enough for the dollar index, and we'll move on and see what else we have potentially for the watch list. So most of the Aussie pairs have already started moving, like we saw that huge drop, the huge candle on the 1 hour for Aussie dollar, Aussie Kiwi, Aussie CAD. This was a trade I got stopped out of and price went straight back in my favor. And yeah, it was a bad trade, but we still learn from these losses. I'm doing my ASR tonight actually, so I'll just be covering these losses and yeah, just reanalyzing, reevaluating and looking for more entries, such as, if we just hide this because I still need it later, such as price could be forming another flag here. I'm personally not looking to take this flag as I'm already watching a few trades. So, but my forecast to you guys, so this would be something for you guys to watch, would be that third touch. You can either have a risk entry here, which isn't really ideal for tight flags, and then we can take this all the way to the downside, and if price continues, there's definitely lower levels that we could see get touched. So pound yen, I was talking about this in the members Discord chat. I was talking about this expanding at the double bottom area. And what did price do? Price just came in, was getting squeezed here, and then we got that rally to the top, and then that rejection, and now price is heading back down. So pound yen isn't for the watch list, but we'll keep going through. You can see dollar rupees going mad. But yeah, CAD yen has had a nice rally, and I'm looking for sells again on CAD yen. CAD yen, it does have a lot of momentum right now, so I'm going to sit on my hands for this one and just wait until price slows down, forms more structure, which adds confluence for sells. But CAD yen is definitely for the watch list. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the slight break of structure. So say price decides to form something like this, and then we get that drop, we can just draw this out like this, and then we draw the bottom of the ascending channel. And what would I be looking to do? I'll just be looking to enter at the break of the structure, whether this is a 15 pip stop. That would look nice, and we could target these lows here for about 4.23%, or we can target this low here for about 6.5. So there's a lot of potential on dollar yen, and it's all just about preference really, and about how much you are about. It's all about like really what you're expecting and what you've seen in the market and how you view the market at this current time. But right now I'm not looking to hold CAD yen to sells for a long time, because this could just be a retrace. Price could just be making that impulse up, and then a slight correction before we then see that retrace down, and then price continues up to the upside. So CAD yen though, my bias is short, and I'm going to just add this to the daily watch list as well, and then I'm going to add this to my Notion folder as well. So CAD JPY, take a snapshot as well. You guys know I take snapshots. So this is one of my go-to setups as well. If you've seen my before and after on my Instagram of of USD HUF or dollar forint, you would have seen the same pattern play out. Price forming that double top, and then an ascending channel or an ascending wedge pattern, which then forms at the double top, and then we see that move down. So you guys should know this pattern by now. It's one of my favorites, and I'm used to trading it, and it works out a lot of the times, not all the time, but the times it does play out, I make sure I capitalize from them, because it's one of my setups. I should be taking advantage of them. So this is CAD yen, and I'm just going to write a little bit about what I'm looking out for. So for example, yes guys, bear with me. Like I said, I'm typing fast here because I don't want to leave you guys just looking at my screen, me tapping on the keys here. So I'll just read to you guys what I wrote here. So I'm looking for price to form an ascending channel and move correctively to or above the previous high, forming a double top. I then look to take this to the downside to at least the recent low. Okay, so what I just emphasized here is that there is further potential targets on CAD yen, but right now I'm just looking for price to form the structure first, and then I can anticipate further moves down. As long as my trade is at break even, running risk free, my stop loss and profit, things like that, just management techniques. So again, not much for the watch list. Like I said in my last video, well, the one I didn't upload, but I'll just say it on here anyway. My daily watch list usually consists of 2 to 3 pairs, but I can have a maximum of 5 depending on how active the markets are, depending on the moves that we are seeing in the market. So like yesterday I had 5 pairs on the watch list. Today I might have 3, 4, or even 5, but the smaller your watch list, the more focused you are on those pairs. Like I had EuroCAD on my watch list and we got this huge sell-off. I'll actually show you on here. We'll just go to Wednesday. This video is getting quite long, but we can shorten it up a bit. So the my connection is quite slow at the moment. I'm not sure why, but now we should be on. Just refresh TradingView and we'll go back to my folder for yesterday. Let's see if this loads up. Okay, so Wednesday's loading. And guys, if you haven't already, I'm going to say this again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because it will really help, and yeah, I'll appreciate it. So you can see here we have EuroCAD. This was what I was originally looking for on EuroCAD. And then if we go on the actual chart now, what do we have on EuroCAD? Prices just sold off massively. So from where price last was to now. And I did actually have more here on EuroCAD. It's not here, but alright, yeah, it's here. This was what I was looking at for EuroCAD. We just add this next to this. So this was originally the plan for EuroCAD. And you can see price formed this double top. And you can see on the higher time frame what I was looking for. Price to slightly break, form that touch, and then sell off. And then what happened to EuroCAD? EuroCAD's just selling off like crazy, down 0.7%. So yeah, it's a missed opportunity, but again, it is what it is, and let's not dwell on the past. Let's look to the future. Continue looking for setups and try and take advantage of the go-to setups. Like I ended up making a loss on, what was it? Ended up making a loss on Aussie CAD. Am I gonna still sit here and cry about that one? No, because I'm finding more opportunities. I've got my trade on sugar running at 2%, and for the week I'm still positive because I've taken 2 trades so far for the week, Aussie CAD and then sugar. Sugar's running at 2% and then Aussie CAD lost 1%, so that's also good. This week I've been more subtle with my trades. I haven't opened up a huge amount of trades, but that's also fine as well because opportunities will come, and it's just about letting the market come to me and not chasing the market. So that should probably do it for the watch list. Euro yen, looks like it's consolidating. But yeah, that's about it for the watch list. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys have on your watch list in the comments as well. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll just adjust this price action on Euro Yen. But yeah, if you're hustling, this is just a message to you guys who are out here hustling. If you're hustling, stay hustling because it will pay off. And right now I'm starting to see big things come, big things are starting to occur in my life right now, trading related and non-trading related. And I'm just doing more behind the scenes. That's why you haven't seen me on Instagram as much. But I keep on trying to add value to you guys. Just let me know what you guys think. And if you have any more video recommendations, just leave them in the description of this. Leave them in the comments section of this video, sorry. But right now, my plan for YouTube is just to keep doing more camera-based videos. I'll do a bit of chart work here and then. I'll do a bit of back testing here and then. But if you guys have any recommendations, just like I said, leave a note in the comments. So what we got on the commodities. Commodities, gold is at 1810, that's good. Sugar is pushing higher. Silver, looking for a sell on silver as well. A lot of you don't really trade metals, but I'm a huge fan of metals. I'm a huge fan of commodities. I'm a fan of cryptos and indices and just all the financial markets. Just plainly because I like looking at the financial markets. I like how they move. And yeah, that's really about it as to the reasoning of why I like trading the commodities, the metals, gases, and the cryptos. So yeah, that's about it, guys, and let me know if you did enjoy this video, and yeah, see you guys soon. Take care.